Welcome to another episode of Ice to Meet Ya. I'm Willie Jr.
I'm Chili Willie Sr.
And our special guest today is Neil Anand, the IT guy, owner of West Tech, the viral sensation. Thank you so much for coming on our podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So, for those that don't know Neil went crazy viral. We linked up at the golf course, right? I went to one of Tony's dinners, and you were there, and we just clicked.
Yeah.
So it was really dope to when you meet somebody and you just click, and you just let it roll. You just vibe, and here we are.
Just a vibe, man. Just a vibe,
How long you been in business for?
I started West Tech in 2016. It was just me, just doing hourly work. Just a bunch of guys that have companies. I used to caddy, so I started doing IT because one of the members gave me a job, needed a job in the winter, no caddying in the winter. So I started doing work for him. Then a bunch of guys came up to me asking me to do their IT. So I started doing their IT, and I'm big on proof of concept, right? So like, I'll never start a company or tell anybody start the LLC, the bank account until like you actually have something, right? Unless
that's really good advice. A lot of people get emotional and they just jump right in, and it's over before it started.
Yeah, unless it's like some crazy legal reason that you need to start an LLC, like there's no reason to, right? It's just like just do your thing, make some money first, then you have proof of concept, then go get the lawyer, the accountant, make the LLC, make the business accounts, and then go to legit. So started doing IT for a bunch of guys, started getting some clients, then started the LLC and everything, and then kind of snowballed from there. Then I was doing hourly work. I kind of capped this. I made the same amount of money 2 years in a row, and I was just like, all right, there's only so many hours in a day. So then I brought a partner in. I actually was contemplating either backpacking Asia or going and bringing a partner in. So I brought a partner in, and we changed the whole idea of how we do our business. So we changed to monthly recurring, which is now no more hourly work. Everybody just pays a certain fee monthly, and it was way easier to scale at that point. So we were able to bring in more clients, hire employees. That happened around a little over 3 years ago. So now we're at 10 employees, which is great. We 401k, health insurance, vision, dental, the whole situation.
What's one thing that you learned from being in business?
Oh man, there's so many things. I mean, the biggest thing is just don't give up. That's the biggest part, right? There are long nights. A lot of people don't show that, right? A lot of people just show them, in Miami or on vacations, right? Like there are nights where I've been to the office till 4 a.m. I've slept in the office, strategic things. So that's the most annoying part is just for trying to figure it out as you go.
Build a plane and fix it in the air.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. It's like a marathon, right? When you're out of shape, just running, and just trying to get into shape and figure it out as you're going.
Yeah. One thing I came across that says I will not lose if I don't quit.
Yeah.
And that's something that you have to keep reminding yourself, because it's easy to quit, but if you quit one time, now you get used to it, and then it becomes a habit, and that's something that
Yeah, you start just a bad path in life right there. When you start, if you quit on something, right now it's easy, right? Exactly like you said. So now it's easy to just quit, and then you can quit again and quit again until you have nothing, right? So for me, I can't quit. I got 10 guys that their job, they're what they do outside, and their 5 to 9 depend on me, right? At that point. So
it comes with a lot of responsibility,
comes with a lot
of accountability, a lot of discipline,
a lot of sacrifice.
I can't tell you how many Easters, Christmases, Thanksgivings I've missed. Countless trips with my friends.
Welcome to my world.
That's the most annoying part too, right? Is the whole, come on, you're your own boss. You could take off. It's dude, it's not like that. Go start a business yourself. It's not, I could take off. It's but you were playing golf last week. It's so I was playing golf with clients. It's I hate golf. I don't really I like golf, but it's I don't enjoy going out there and playing with clients or something. I'd rather play with my friend on Saturday morning, not on a Wednesday afternoon trying to bring clients in or something like that. But the most annoying thing was always whether my friends had a trip scheduled or something, and they're oh, just come. And I'm just dude, I can't. I got this going on. It's just not going to be possible, Do I miss that? Do I have FOMO or anything? No, I don't care. It's
I mean, you can, right? Because there's always somebody that would want to be in your position, and then we always say like, what's better, a business owner or an employee? And you can go back and forth and make the argument, and then
Forever.
somebody will say it's better on the opposite end, and they go back and forth, and it's just like that never-ending rabbit hole.
It is
right?
like there's perks to both sides, right? There's like, as the employee, not as much responsibility. Day ends at 5, that whole situation. But as an owner, freedom to go on a podcast in the middle of the day, go play golf maybe. But both have cons, right? It's like no. As an employee, no growth. You hit a ceiling very fast. As an owner, sky's the limit.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's one thing, I know we spoke about it, but what's one thing after going viral more than one time? What's one thing that you thought you would feel or you would experience? And then what happened afterwards?
So it's not what everybody probably thinks. So like I feel like there's such a crazy idea behind going viral. Like I feel like people think once you go viral, like a bunch of people come to your door with like a package. Like it's like almost like Illuminati style, right? It's like it's not like that. It's like nobody cares. Like nobody cares.
That was one conversation like we had, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, nobody cares.
Nah,
like
nobody
you
cares.
get in all these eyes.
Yeah.
And you expect when you see somebody to say something, and I know that's one thing when I started doing social is that everyone always brings up, oh, I see social, I see social. When you go viral, I mean, we've had a limited amount of eyeballs on us, but with you, millions and millions of views, and then nobody cares.
No, nobody cares. You would think like all these people would text you or something, or it's not like that. It's like most of them didn't even know like I went viral, right? Like they just saw me putting a video out. But yeah, you would think like all your friends are gonna text you, or all these random people will text you. Like that doesn't happen. You think
Yeah, but how did you feel about it when you
It was a very
viral
like
for the first time?
Yeah, it was like a surreal feeling. I was at this thing called speaker school, and I'm like sitting next to my buddy Austin, and I'm just whispering in his ear, right? I'm like, yo, 20,000, 40,000, 100,000, and
Yeah,
like,
but you went viral a few times in a very short period of time.
yeah. So the first one,
You couldn't miss.
yeah, no, it's I couldn't miss. It was crazy. So yeah, first video hit 8.3. 4 videos after that,
8.3 million.
yeah, 8.3 million. Sorry,
Yeah, come on.
4 videos after that hit 2 million. And then it started slowing down. I think one video after that hit like 1 point something, and then the rest of them are in the 100,000s. Now like those videos they're kind of plateauing out like 70,000, which is still ridiculous, right? That's Michigan State's fucking field, dude. Like it's nuts.
Shout out to Fran with his video, right? When you start complaining about things, then he has like when he did that video, and it's like 100,
Yes.
1,000,
Yeah.
50,000, 100,000, and it's like literally stadiums.
It's literally stadiums.
Like we had this
yeah.
conversation, like that. You crush, and he's like, "How many views?" It's like 1,400. He's like,
Hey, bro, that's
it?
a lot of
and
views,
I'm like,
man.
1,400 people. That's a lot of people.
That's a
Well,
lot
this
of.
is all new to me.
I
When you go viral,
I guarantee you couldn't stand in an auditorium and speak to 2,000 people. I guarantee you choke up. Like you wouldn't be like public speaking is possibly the toughest. I talk about hard things like IT or ICE or even sales, marketing. I'll tell you, man, standing in front of a crowd and speaking is possibly the hardest thing.
why? Because you're uncomfortable,
It's just like
You know,
you choke up, you're uncomfortable, like
and all the pressure is on you, and
Well,
all the
I
eyes are
think
on
it's like
you.
your eyes.
all these eyes are on you, and like you're just trying not to screw up, and you're talking like it's a lot. It's a lot of emotional, like mental. Like the biggest thing is the mental, right? Like physically you can do it, emotionally, like whatever, but like mentally, like thinking about like that's tough. Like that's very hard.
So how do you prepare yourself for that?
Yeah, what's one
if that's
thing?
if you
You
know
just do
that's one of your
reps.
weaknesses.
Yeah, just do reps.
No, but they
right?
say like, they would say, oh, just picture everybody naked, right?
No.
Like that's like what's one good piece of advice for somebody doing public speaking that maybe struggles with it? Because I always struggle with speaking and
Yeah.
talking to people, but again,
Yeah, but you got
gotta,
very good.
but only because I did it, and like you
So-
have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations.
So that's how you get good at it. You just they call it reps at the speaker school, right? You just got to keep doing it. Shout out to Brandon, by the way. Yeah, you just have to do reps though. You just have to keep speaking and keep doing these things, right? So like 2 weeks ago, I spoke in 2 classes I own a prep. I did it a year ago, and like I can tell you right now, the speech a year ago to like this year, way different. Like just the vibe, the movement.
Well, you're in a comfort zone now.
Exactly. Just in a comfort zone because I've done it so many times now, right? So like I'm speaking in a BOCES class tomorrow, and like, in the beginning, like you'd get kind of weird and like kind of like you don't really know where your mind's at. Now it's just easier. So like the more times you do, it's like
Right, your
anything,
first
right?
500 is the hardest.
Yeah, exactly. The more
Right.
times you do anything, the better you are at it. So like with the videos, like your guys' videos are hilarious and they crush,
Thank you.
right? But like it took you a while to like get comfortable in front of the camera and do it to the point where you're
He
doing a
was
pod.
he was I mean, he was more natural than me. Like, I mean, Fran will tell you, like, bro, I'd be like, all right, what am I saying? And then I would say it and I would have it. And then you go on camera and then you go blank.
Yeah,
And then like if I was having an off day or something was going on, I'm like, I was in like a rut. But then there was other days where I would go, I couldn't miss. And like, yo, just let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me
yeah.
keep going. Cause like when we actually did our first showcase video at Yonkers Brewery. Like we did it and it was like 8 hours, 9 hours. I mean, this was like what, maybe 10, 11 years ago. And it was hard. Like, say what you just said again. Do it again. I'm like, I don't even know what I just said. And I left so drained.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it's tiring. It's
a
tiring,
lot.
man. It's tiring. People
It's
think you
more
can just
emotional and
yeah.
mental than anything,
It is
especially
tiring.
social. And you also, for me, it was I had to accept putting myself out there because I'm a very private person. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna do it. If this is gonna put me out there and elevate our brand, I'm gonna do it. I can't say try because I'm not a Star Wars guy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like Yoda says, do or do not, right? Or
Yeah.
try or try not, whatever. And once you do it, you do it. There ain't no halfing doing it.
No,
You can't be half
you
pregnant.
can't half-ass anything in
Yeah,
life.
you got to
You
just
got
do it.
to. And like the biggest problem with people, this is the hottest take in the world. The biggest problem with people is they won't post because they're worried about people they haven't seen in 10 years judging them, right? So like think about like when you started your Instagram account, right? I must have been my Instagram must have been from like 2012 or something, right? So like I've had it for over 10 years now. A lot of people get scared or just weird about posting and putting themselves out there more so because they think their Instagram's this temple, right? You have these girls posting like very strategic pictures of them in Miami or like their hair is perfect, this and that, because they're putting on like a facade, right? People like us, like we got to the point where we just don't care anymore because we stopped caring about the image that we're trying to portray to the world.
No, that's true. Like
Yeah.
I would like clean up under my beard a little bit, and I'm like at this because I used to, in the
At this
beginning
point,
when we
fuck
first
it, man.
started.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll gel my hair, I'll comb it,
Yeah.
but I in the beginning I did. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna come out. I don't feel like taking care of it this time. Next
Whatever.
time,
That's like, once again, this is all new to me.
Yeah.
I have a style of my own. Willie has his style. When we first started, he said, Dad, you can't say that. He said, you told me to just be me. I could only be me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to love me.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, that's a big thing. People not liking, right? It's like after like the video like that does like 8 million and 2 millions, right? Like there's so many people in the comment. I love the people that like shit talk me in the comments. It's so funny. Cause like I'll just give it back to them and they won't know how to like they won't expect me like
yeah,
saying
because
like
it's like a troll or something. And
yeah,
you're not expecting
exactly.
like, oh, he's not gonna take the time to respond to me.
Yeah, I'll
Now
write
you
back
get-
skill issue.
out
or
of these
something.
comments, you get more positive or more negative or more like,
It's like it's half and half, I'd have to say, right? It's like a lot of people like, my setup in my office is crazy, right? With the size of the screens, I have dual 48 like curved, right? And I'm portraying a help desk person that's like tier 1. So like people are saying like, "Oh, like what help desk guy has that set up?" Or like other people are also like, "Oh, can you tell me about your like setup? Like I want to buy the screens or whatever." Then it's just other people saying like you did that call wrong, or it's like you can never talk to somebody like that. And it's just, it's ridiculous, or there's the other side of it where people are just resonating with it. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, it happens to me all the time. Or, I'm like, people are in my comments, like writing paragraphs, like stories about like their experience in the same situation. So
No, but
it's funny.
that means that you hit or you struck something because for somebody to take the time to comment, push a button to heart, comment, or leave a paragraph, it speaks volume of the content.
Yeah.
Right? What is something from a creator standpoint? What is something that if somebody's struggling with the creative aspect of posting, what is one piece of advice that you would give them?
To actually create, like think of the video.
Just in general, because
Yeah.
there's many aspects of the creation, right? There's
There
creative,
is,
there's the
yeah.
strategy, there's the hook, there's the
I like vision a lot of things. Like I guess I always thought everybody thought like how I do, right? So like I'll give you a great example. Like me and like Fran, the Why Not You guys, we were like I was brainstorming like another series, and Fran came up with this like he came up with this idea of like breaking stuff or whatever, and then my mind just went crazy after that, where I was just like, oh my god, it'd be funny if I did it in a hazmat suit with like yellow gloves, and then I could literally picture it, like I could see myself in the warehouse doing the whole ordeal, and like I could picture the video angles, like I could picture like down to like the shoes that I'm wearing, like I could picture that whole thing, and now it's just like, all right, bring it to fruition, right? Which is even easier once you picture it. So it that's like my creative mind. I don't know if everybody's mind thinks like that, but I mean, if you don't think like this, for one, is like
That's
just do.
okay. I mean, if you don't, like, you just have
If you
to
don't, it's
do.
cool. Like, just do stuff. Just do stuff. Like it's like what they say. It's like just test. Just keep pushing stuff out. See what happens. Like after I did the help desk stuff, I started pushing out tech reviews. Did they do amazing? Like those videos? Absolutely not. But when you start looking at views, you're like they hit like 8K, which is like ridiculous. So like for a tech review, so it's like, oh, dude, awesome.
Yeah, but I always say, comparison is the thief of joy. But if you compared what you just did with the IT videos versus something like that, out of that I bet those 7,000 are all like tech geeks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or people that just love tech.
Yeah.
And they just want to watch. And when you develop a fan base, you see everybody, or there's people with very big social media followings. How many are real? How many are not? What's the substance? Because it doesn't matter following. It's just a matter of like the quality of the following that you have and the value you bring.
Yeah. And then it's also like there's some people, honestly, that are looking at the review and saying like, oh, I want that. They're not even tech people. They're just like, oh, I've been looking, like I just did one about the DJI mic, right? And like I never really, being in IT, I never knew how the whole mic situation worked. Never made sense.
It took me a while too. Fran niggas, I get this one, I get it, and I'm like,
but like, is it Bluetooth? Like, how does this whole thing work? And then I realized, oh, it's like a dongle that plugs into your phone, and then some magic just makes it work. Like, there's no app to download. Like, I'm downloading the DJI app. Like, I'm trying to figure out like how does this work. Then I was just like, hold on, let me just try this out. And then I talked, and I was like, oh shit, it just works. And I was like, that's weird. Okay. You would always think I was overcomplicating it, so it's interesting.
I mean, that's a good piece of advice too. When it comes to content, don't overcomplicate it. Sometimes you can just go get so caught up in if it's going to work, if it's not going to work, what's going to, how many views, how many comments, what are people going to think? And you just don't overcomplicate it and just do it.
Yeah. That's the best advice.
Keep it
honestly.
simple.
Just like it. You know what? The better thing is exactly what you said though. Like, it's always the videos that you don't like. You just throw up. Like not no effort, but like you're not going.
Look at the horse
it.
videos.
Yeah.
We were going. Fran almost peed on himself in the office.
I
showed him all the videos. He's like, "You got to post them." Okay, so now the next month we're gonna be posting. One day of the week is dedicated to your videos.
Then you really get to know me. It's like this: I work hard, I play harder, but work is on my mind.
Whenever you say that, I think of the time we did the whale watch. I work hard and play hard. I'm a whale watcher. And like...
That's my passion.
No. I'm saying the video, and you like flowed. And like I almost like cried. And me and Fran, like we had to hold it in until you did it. And then like, that's something that every time you say that, I work hard, I play hard. I'm a whale watcher. And like... if I want a good laugh, I'll just watch that video.
Yeah, that was like the first time that we started, and all of a sudden you were talking. I remember it clearly, and then we had a little. I was in my own little daze, and you put up a little whale.
Oh no! That was a big debate. It wasn't the whale; it was a taco. And like Fran put up a taco. It was a taco, and he's like, he got pissed. I mean, pissed.
Yeah, like where the fuck did the taco come from?
He's like, why did he throw up a taco? What? Like it was like a big thing. I'm like, all right.
And I said, put the whale in.
And we put the whale.
Right. Get to know me, who I am.
But something like that, like it really pissed him off.
Yeah.
Something like that. We switched it. It didn't make a difference in the video. In retrospect, now looking at it, and you can get so caught up in put this or put that. It's like, yo, just put it out, adjust. But that was that always comes back. That always comes back.
So like the whole point of content for me, everyone always thinks, are you making content to make money? Like your dad was asking, are you making money? And like for me, my biggest thing was always, I never wanted to make money with content. My whole thing was corner the market to make it very hard for an IT guy to come into the market for where I am, at least. We're not just Westchester, right? We go as far as the Midwest. But home base is Westchester. A lot of my clients are in Westchester, so make it hard for another guy to come into IT. And then 2 is just to stay in the eye of the people, right? So now when you think of IT, right, you think of Neil. Same way with you guys. When you think of ice, like I'm thinking of Chili Willy. I don't even know another ice company, honestly. I've never, like I have no idea any
I mean,
other ice
but that's the
company.
purpose of branding too, though, right?
Yeah.
Because you could brand, but if you're not authentic or you're doing it to get something, like you literally have to do things with no expectation.
Yeah.
And it's like for us, it's like we don't have that big of a following, but we just put stuff out. But like we have people that follow us. Like I was at church and somebody like we did the Moses video, and he was like, "Hey, I didn't know what he was talking about. I really didn't know what he was talking about." He's like, "Yo, you got any diamonds?" And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, he's like, "Yo, I saw the video." I'm like, "Oh." And it's cool because it social media gives you insight or gives others insight for a different side of you, right? Like
does,
social used
yeah.
to be like, it has to be perfect. It has to be, this painted picture. And
It's
it's
the
like,
thing I said before with the girls, like going and
life is not like
hair
that.
perfect.
You just got to be like relatable and you resonate who you resonate with.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, he got killed on like the comments with like Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, Adrian, but it was consistent. But still, if somebody's taking the time to give a comment, negative or positive, it's like thank you.
You got a view.
It's like thank you.
You got a view.
And like you took time out of a 24-hour day to comment. I appreciate it, whether good or bad.
Somebody said something like that to me. They were like, "Oh, like I saw you put up like some gay video or something like that." They said something of that nature, and I was just like, "Yeah, but you watched it. Like I got a view out of it." So it's like whatever.
So one thing I don't know. I mean, maybe you do. I don't think you know about Neil. Is not only is he the IT guy, he's the sandwich guy.
The sandwich guy.
Oh my god, yeah. So I post a lot of sandwiches. Like how you can do highlights on like your thing. So like I did highlights for 2024. I just love eating sandwiches. But recently I took a break from it because I'm gonna have a heart attack soon.
So now, if you were gonna make a sandwich, let's say your Italian combo.
Yeah.
What would you put in it?
What's the perfect Italian combo?
Oh my god. So all the regular meats that you'd put in it.
So for those, list the meats. So like those.
You know what? I don't even know what like all the meats really are when I think of it's a ham, capicola.
Well, no. A basic Italian combo.
Yeah.
It's like stock, ham, provolone, pepperoni, salami.
I thought it was capicola in it too.
Those are like.
I'll stop right there. I made a lot of sandwiches.
What do you got?
I used to have
So
a
he
deli.
used to have a deli. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So what's your stand, dude?
My Italian combo?
Yeah, what is it?
Good Italian bread to start off with. Say orza. Gut it.
You said
Take the
orza?
whole-
Orza bread. Orza
bread.
bacon.
Oh, Sunny Space?
Yeah, Sunny Space.
Yeah. I used to do his IT. God rest his soul.
Prosciutto,
Yeah.
hot gabagool, sweet gabagool, hot supersod, sweet supersod,
Oh
ham
my God,
cappy,
talk about a heart attack.
mortadelle, provolone or Swiss, hot peppers, sweet peppers, no mustard, no mayonnaise, lettuce and tomato, but the lettuce can't be shredded. It got to be leaf. So when you take that first bite, you get that crunch in your ear.
Okay. So I'll do the stock meat, right? So the ham, the salami.
That's how I used to work at the Chico's in a deli.
Yeah.
And that's how they used to go stock.
I used to work at
That's that's how we used to do it.
Yeah.
And then if somebody requested something else, tell them, hey, this is what it is, and then they would and then we would add.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a hot take. So like I don't like cheese really on my sandwiches. But like on Italian combo, I'll put the provolone. So it's like the
Provolone's
ham.
a very underrated cheese.
It is. But sometimes the cheese is overpowers
But
sandwiches.
you got to get like a mild.
Yeah, it's sometimes the cheese overpowers it and it gets annoying. So
but there's nothing like a sharp provolone in there.
If you're a cheese guy.
Yeah,
If you're a cheese guy. I'm not a cheese guy, but I like sharp
like
provolone.
my favorite sandwich, like I go to every deli I go to, I get the same sandwich. It's like my control, right? So like I'll know what kind of deli you have if this sandwich hits the way it's supposed to. So it's chicken cutlet, roasted red peppers, tomato, lettuce, mayo, and that's it.
Westchester, who makes the
hold
best?
on. He didn't do his perfect. He didn't do his
my perfect Italian
your
combo.
perfect
It's
Italian
like
combo.
so it's ham, salami, capicola. I like prosciutto. I always will throw prosciutto.
It's got to be thin.
It's got to be thin. You can see through it.
If it ain't thin, it ain't in.
And then provolone. Sometimes I'll put it on. Sometimes I won't. Then it's the lettuce, tomato, roasted red peppers, and always balsamic. Always glazed.
No oregano?
Sure, if you want to
See,
put.
I learned oregano from Landy's. I don't know if anybody knows.
I know, Lynn. Yeah, yeah.
He used to be big on the oregano.
I never cared for the oregano. So like whenever I go to a deli and I'm like craving an Italian combo, I'll say just give me an Italian combo, but no olive oil and whatever, just balsamic glaze.
Right.
The rest I'll leave it. Because I now I learned, like, I always thought Italian combos were standard, like it was the same thing everywhere. So I didn't know there was like different variations of meat.
So I'm not gonna hold it to Yonkers or Westchester. What's your top 3 delis
Oh my God.
in the area? So it
Sandwich
could be-
wise?
No, so it could be broad.
There is, so everybody always asks me what's my favorite deli. If you take like just Westchester or anything out, the best sandwich I've ever had is DeFonte's in Brooklyn. So that's the viral kid.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how good. I thought the sandwich was going to be terrible, honestly. I
Yeah,
thought
but
it
What
was
did you
just-
get?
I got my standard. I got my standard just to see what, and it was the best sandwich I've ever had in my
Body
life.
style?
Barista. That was possibly the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. After that, I love A&S next to Central in High Ridge, next to Central Ave Jeep. They make an amazing chicken cutlet and Italian combo. It's amazing. After that, I always go to Gianna's, and then my fourth one is going to be Three Guidos. They have a great deli, and then Frank's Cucina, and that's it. Frank's Cucina is in North White Plains. It's right before Giovanni's Deli.
Yep.
I've really only went to Giovanni's Deli
Giovanni's
once.
is good.
I've only went once when he first opened, so it's not fair for me to say like it's good or
I
bad.
waited a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
I gotta
It's
go
worth
try it
It's worth
again.
going to.
I got to try that
You
again.
ever do Mr. Colca? Yonkers Avenue?
No, I stick to those besides the Fontes. Those delis are the ones I stick to like always. I'll always try a new one, but like I will say Frank's has been around my life since I was a kid because it used to
So
be.
it's nostalgic to you.
It's just nostalgic, and it's just like it's such a good sandwich he makes over there. He used to be next to Staples in Elmsford. Then he moved to North White Plains. So like I caddy down the street. All the caddies, we'd always get bacon, egg, and cheeses there in the morning. Back when bacon, egg, and cheese was $3.50.
Those 350 days are over.
Yeah, I know.
Now the eggs are one egg is $3.50.
It's like crazy. You know what I hate? I hate going to a deli or like anywhere and getting a sandwich 4 days, 4 different times, and paying 4 different prices. That like annoys the shit out of me. Like, you ever go to a deli and like you get like an Italian combo, you go again next week and like it's $3 more or something, and like it's just like what the hell? Like, what are you making up prices? You know what I mean?
Maybe. If
Yeah.
they're having a good day, they charge you less. They're having a bad day, they charge you more.
I guess so. It's crazy.
Well, that's like a slice of pizza. When you
Yeah.
ask for extra pepperoni, you put 3 slices of pepperoni, and they charge you top dollar for that. Where's the pepperoni?
yeah.
I don't mind paying, but give me what I paid for.
So do you guys like Domino's?
Never did it.
So Domino's at one point, it was like you don't know what to get. It was like a late night snack.
Yeah.
We did it growing up.
It's
Right,
not
we-
pizza.
It's not.
So it's
its category.
it's
a
its
category-
own category, like,
because it
yeah.
has.
It's just its own. Domino's. We talk about this at the office. Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut. That's its own category.
Pizza Hut was like the
buffet
like
style,
Central
remember
Avenue,
that?
yep,
Yeah.
You would read your book. You would read your books. If you read your books over the summer in elementary school, they give you like a free personal pan pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you brought the little stick things?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you go and get it. But when they dropped the stuffed crust, that was the game changer. Like I didn't like their pizza, but because of the stuffed crust, like Domino's, I haven't tried it, but Domino's just dropped the stuffed crust.
Yeah. So like when I think of pizza, right, we think of like your New York slice. But like Domino's and that stuff's different. It's the same thing with a burger, right? Like, oh, I'm craving a burger. You're not craving Burger King or McDonald's, right? You're craving like a good burger somewhere.
I don't know if you remember this, but this was like maybe 10, 15 years ago when Domino's came out with the Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Oh my God.
But they dropped it with like when football dropped, and the
Yeah.
commercial was like the Monday Night Football song or whatever, and like they would call on the phone like dan 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 dan.
No way.
I did that. I did it on the phone, bro. They got so pissed. He's like, "Are you done?" I'm like, he's like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I just told you."
Oh, you were trying to. That's funny.
I wanted to, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
This is back when there was no Uber Eats or anything. You had
Yeah,
to call
yeah.
in. They didn't even have the website or anything. You had to call it in.
I remember they wanted to try a pizza, a Big Mac pizza.
Oh yeah,
Love Big Mac
yeah.
pizza.
But I'm
You,
not.
yeah?
I'm not gonna say who it is.
I
I'm
know.
not gonna
Don't
say
say
who
who
it
it is.
was.
Where?
I can't tell you where it's from.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like so, like
Oh,
we-
where
we-
the Big Mac
we
was?
bought a Big Mac pizza, and I'm like, man, that looks good. It's gonna be fire. And we were all hyped. It was the summer. It was been a long day. Nobody ate yet.
Yeah.
Bro, they had the pickles. Like, I was expecting thin pickles. They were like quarter-inch, half-inch thick pickles.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the
I'm like,
moral of the
that's too
story, the
much.
moral of the story is, I have never ate another Big Mac pizza again, and I don't plan on it.
There in Westchester, there was a place in Scarsdale. I can't remember the place of the pizzeria, but it shut down. And I was looking for the pizzeria for the Big Mac slice. It was right by the train station. I had a Big Mac slice there maybe like a year or two ago. I went back there a couple months ago thinking like it was there till they shut the place down. I was walking down the street looking for this place, going into each store saying, do you know where the pizzeria is? Do you know where the pizza? Finally, I got to the actual building where the pizzeria was, and they're like, "No, it closed down." And I was like, "Do you guys have a Big Mac slice?" They were like, "We're not
The
even
world
a
of
pizzeria."
survival.
It
Who
sucks
survives
though. They
and
were
who's
so
gone.
good.
Yo, I want to go. Because we got a couple minutes left. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
go like rapid fire.
Yeah.
I go rapid fire questions, and
Okay.
we'll kind of branch off. So, what's your favorite like icebreaker? It could be a move or a line when you go out.
What's my favorite? I don't even know. I don't go out really anymore, so I don't even know one.
Okay.
Like I just say, like I literally just, I sound like an idiot. I just go, "Hi, how are you?" Like I just say stupid shit. Like, dude,
Keep it very elementary.
yeah,
Keep
just
it
like
basic.
very like,
Gotcha.
hi, what's up?
Yo, coolest person you've ever met.
Met Jeter before. That was cool. I don't know. You know, the coolest person I met is like boring. It's like a CEO of some place.
Gotcha.
But,
No, but that's cool,
yeah,
right?
like
'Cause
that's
would,
cool.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump in there. I say the coolest person I ever met was Jelly Roll. A
Jelly Roll?
a down to earth man. I heard him speak once, and I had to meet him.
In context, he said, we did an event, and he's like, I'm meeting Jelly Roll. I'm like, okay. And then sure enough, he had a picture with him on a selfie. He sent it. It was like a Saturday. He sent a picture of him and Jelly Roll in his car.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
but
awesome.
what a down to earth guy of what he was to what he is, and the message that he sent. I had to meet him.
He's a rapper, right?
Rapper,
Yeah.
singer.
Yeah.
Country rapper.
Yeah, he's a country. I know who you're
He's
talking
got-
about
he's
now.
got
I know
the
who you're
music.
talking about. Yeah.
Ice bath or hot sauna?
Hot sauna.
Best cold drink ever invented.
Oh my God, the Coke slushy from 7-Eleven.
Ice and soda. Always, sometimes, or never.
Always.
Would you rather no AC in the summer or no heat in the winter?
No AC in the summer. Oh no. No heat in the winter.
No heat in the winter?
I like it cold. Yeah.
What's worse, a cold shower or an awkward silence?
a cold shower?
say,
I could do awkward silence all day.
I can't do a cold
I'm like the
shower.
most awkward person. Like I could be so awkward if I had to. Like I could like do I do some really stupid stuff on purpose just to get a reaction.
You know, a cold shower, it's like me jumping a rope ready to go in. I can't, but a hot shower,
Yeah,
I
no,
get
you
right
got to
in
train
there.
yourself for a cold shower.
I've
Like the
taken
women.
cold. Listen, there's been times in my life where the hot water didn't work, and I had to take a
But
cold
I
shower.
won't hesitate to take a cold plunge in the water.
Cold plunge is cool,
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
like
Nice
when your
little shot.
water,
Where your
when your hot
eyebrows
water
come above
turns
your
off,
head.
yeah. When your hot water turns off and you got no choice, it
Yeah,
is
you
what
gotta
it
do
is.
it.
Yeah,
Popsicle or ice cream sandwich?
popsicle,
Chill playlist or a hype playlist?
chill playlist.
These are I got a couple questions, but some of them are a little crazy.
Yeah, go for it.
Movie scene that made you feel cold when watching it.
In Batman, where the Joker was saying like you're not them. You know what I mean? Like as much as you want to be with them, you're not them. That one was good. That's actually like, you know, people talk about your favorite movies and stuff, and like how, you know,
I love Batman.
but think about how hard it is to put your like the best movie in the world as number one, right? Like I would always say like, oh, Batman's in my top 5, right? It's gotten to the point where like I think Batman's my favorite movie. That Batman with the Joker with Heath Ledger might be the best movie ever. I could watch that movie a million times. That one,
If that one ever comes on and it's on TV, I watch it.
I'll watch
I
it.
watch all
That
those.
Interstellar, Inception, that was great. Like
Yep.
those, I like the movies that like fuck with your head. Those are my favorite.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because we've been talking. The time goes really fast. I'm looking up at
Dude,
the clock.
yeah.
And it's like it's over. But I wanted to thank you so much, man. I enjoyed myself. I hope you did also.
Of course.
Thank you for taking the time to come on and chop it up. And
No, thanks for having me, man.
And it was nice to meet you.
It's
I
nice
like
to meet
that.
you too. I like that.
I like
I
that.
like that. So, dude, we could, you know us. We could sit here for the next 3 hours and
Yeah, it
talk.
flew.
Yeah.
It
You know,
definitely
people that don't know me, and I say that to me, they look at me like I have 4 heads.
Well,
and
it's
I,
really,
then
it's
I
a really
introduce
good
myself
slogan.
as Chili
That's a
Willie.
really good icebreaker.
Yeah, it
Come,
is.
nice to meet you. What did you say?
Yeah, come again?
Yeah. Nice to no, nice to meet you. I'm Chili Willie.
Yeah, but you have the personality where you could do that and like you're like, what? What do you mean?
Just got to be you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing
I
in
could
life.
walk up to a stranger and have a conversation and jump in anything.
I could do it. I love that. Like so many people and like people talk about IT people and like, oh, they're awkward and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why like I like IT and I'm not awkward or anything, but I can go to the bus stop right now and just sit there for no reason, just bullshit with somebody.
Yeah.
Just for no reason. Yeah, that's my favorite.
I'm a people guy.
I am too.
You know, I
You're a
like to
whale
talk
watcher.
to people. I'm a whale watcher.
You're a whale watch.
I'm a motherfucker.
All right.
Oh man. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you.
But
for
thank
coming
you once
on.
again.